Cancer, welcome to Ether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning. And if you're new here, we're doing a general collective reading today. So just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Flip and switch the roles if you need to. Just don't try and make anything fit if it's not your story. Don't try and force anything. So your first card's out. We've got the moon, changes in your life. So these could be foreseen changes or unforeseen changes. I'm feeling like a bit of both. Like, you know that there's changes that are coming. There's changes that you're making in your life. But there's also an unknown element for what's to come from these changes. It's like you're wanting to make a change. You're knowingly making changes, but there's also, it's like something that you want, but you don't know how it's going to work out. Like, you're pushing in a certain direction, but how everything is still going to unfold is unclear right now. So we've got dealings or relationship with a woman. So this could be a friend, a family member, somebody in your, somebody close to you. That could be helping you through these changes, or somebody that, you know, is going through these changes with you, somebody close to you. Like, could be like a best friend or a sister or someone like that. Then we've got the sun, happiness and well-being. So I feel like it's all going in the right direction. We've got an emotionally secure and loving family is important to you. This just came out in Libra's reading previously too. So once again, this person, this woman, I feel like whether they're family or not, they feel like family. Like, for example, even if they're not a blood relative, I feel like they are like family to you. Somebody very close to you. Somebody who, you know, like, helps create this emotional security. And I feel like what you're doing is for this security. So these changes you're making, I feel like, are to do with your security. We've got a financial pinch here with the lobster. So perhaps this security is around your financial security in that way. So we've got a financial pinch, but I feel like this is what's happening with the changes. Maybe changes to your living situation, changes to your work situation. But then straight after this financial pinch, we've got the ant with a work achievement success. So I feel like you're going to work your way out of whatever this pinch is. So there could be like something you're anticipating. And, you know, this like could be a change of career, a change of job, something temporary or long term. But it's like you're going to have it handled. And you've got this nest egg that you're protecting. I feel like you're happy in the process. Like, you're not getting caught up in the, doom and gloom and woe is me. It's like something is foreseen about, maybe you know about this financial pinch, or that you need to tackle something coming up in the future, maybe a bill, or maybe a legal matter. It could be something that you have to go do that you already know about. But it seems like your well-being is good. Like, this isn't bringing you down, and it's not some big catastrophe. You're just willing to work hard and work your way through it, and you're going to achieve that success. You're going to, like, reach that goal. And that's what you got yourself fixed on. So I feel like you've got this emotional security. You've got this happy family, secure feeling for you to be able to go out there and work on this financial thing. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got the arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, which I feel is this change that you're making. And then we've got the angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So I feel like you're being guided to do whatever you're about to do. You're being guided through these changes, and it feels like a big change, but at the same time, I don't feel like you're allowing it, or it's not going to be this big upheaval in your life. It's just like something you got to go do. You go and you do it. You get it done. And this is the right direction for you to be taking. So this could have been something old that's kind of been hanging over your head for a while that you just like, now's the time to bite the bullet and you're going to do it. And then we've got great worry over nothing with the whale. So it's like, I feel like maybe you've even built it up in your mind to be like this like massive hurdle, and it's not going to be anywhere near as bad as that. It's just going to be like, you know, sometimes just the change, the change part, not the work part, could be like, oh, you know, my schedule's going to change, and like that could be, you could be expecting something to feel really unsettling, but it's not going to be that way. It's like you're just going to get in, get it done, and solve that problem. So you know, like we got the sun and the nest, those two right in the middle of the deck. So that's really the central focus, is although you're going through these changes, you're going to enjoy the process, and you've really got like something warm and comforting to come home to, or around you. You've got support, you've got protection here. And you know, this whole journey that you're on, you're being guided through it. So, you know, trust in spirit there. Okay, so Nine of Swords, not a surprise. This, you know, these changes are unsettling. You could be a little bit stressed about it. You could be a little bit worried. We've got the Judgment in the reverse and the Tower in the reverse though. See? And the Empress in the reverse. Now, I feel like you're in this Empress energy, but you're in the reverse because maybe with these changes that are going on, it could be a little bit blocking your creativity right now. Just the uncomfortability of what's going on. But look, you know, you're avoiding a Tower here. So these changes are needed, they're necessary, and you know, I feel like you're going in the right direction. You're just going in and tackling. Now, something could be feeling quite unfair, like you could even be feeling falsely accused by somebody in whatever the situation is, that maybe you're needing to go somewhere and do something, and you're feeling like somebody's accusing you of what you have to do to go take care of your responsibilities. For example, you could be like, I need to go work at a distance for a while, and somebody who doesn't want you to go could be accusing you of leaving or doing something for the wrong reasons, but you're avoiding a Tower to go and handle this matter. So you know, like, cards don't lie, but this could be stressing you out, or maybe somebody around you is very stressed out by these changes that you're making for yourself and for your life. And I think you're clear on why you're making these changes. But the stress could also be coming from the unknown element of it. Like there is an unknown quantity here of what can't be seen. Like, for example, the unknown portion to this, what can't be seen, could be, how long is it going to take? When am I going to see you again? That sort of thing. That could be, you know, quite uncomfortable, just like a little bit throwing caution to the wind and going like, I don't know, but we'll work it out. That might not land as well with somebody else. So, but you know, I feel like you're taking matters into your own hands. You're going to deal with something. You may not want to. You've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. You might not have a desire to do this, but it's like sometimes things just have to be done. The Hierophant, it's like maybe it's to do with, maybe you're going to have to go and do something. It's funny, we've got the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands in reverse, but the Page of Wands is in the upright. So this could be about like, you've got to go do something. You could have been living an unorthodox type of life or lifestyle recently, and maybe you're going to need to go and do something that's more like regular for a while. You don't really have a desire to like kind of conform to this type of, or you know, you have to learn something new. but you know, it's like this page is, you know, it's a new desire. It's like you want to get it done. I feel like you want to get something done and off your plate. So you may not want to deal with the problem, but you also want the problem gone, if that makes sense. And so so I feel like you've got a passion to solve a problem, but you know, like on the flip side of it, you wish you didn't have to, but it is what it is. So what's this dealings or relationship with a woman? Ooh, the Magician. So this is like, you're very, very masterful. And I feel like you've got all the tools, like you know how to get something done. You know where to pull from. It's like you've got experience and you're manifesting this change. You're manifesting getting something sorted out. And you know, there is no fight. I mean, I don't think it's like, it feels like unfinished business from something that happened in the past. Like maybe something you've left unfinished, like something just like some loose ends need to be tidied up. We've got the Five of Swords here. This conflict is over though. You've already won the biggest battle. So it feels like you've got loose ends to tidy up, but you've won the battle of your mind. Like something doesn't get you what you've got to go do. Maybe you put it aside because in the past you weren't able to tidy up those loose ends. Like your mental and emotional capacity was not there to do it at the time. Now your mental and emotional capacity is there to do it. And so now you're just going to get stuck in. We've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. Like somebody is avoiding an ending from occurring, and I feel like maybe this is you avoiding that Tower. It's like you got to do it, like it's kind of become a now or never. This could also be somebody avoiding you leaving, like wanting to resist an ending with you while you go handle something there. So let's see, what's the Magician here? Five of Cups in reverse. Just like I said, you're no longer sad and upset and in your emotions about something. You're just like gonna get on and do it. You're coming out of this financial hardship. It could be to do with finances or work. There's something related to that. It's like now you're just about to tackle it. This financial pinch is what seems there, and we've got a Six of Cups in the reverse. So something is very one-sided. I feel like that's why it's not like involving anybody else anymore. Whatever you've got to go solve, I feel like they're just, you know, they're problems that are just with you. It's not like other people involved. It could just be you could be paying off some debts, or I don't know, yeah, fixing up your credit, doing something like that maybe it just wasn't, you didn't have the emotional or the capacity in some respect to do it before. Now it's time to bite the bullet and get it done. That's why I feel like you're not getting so caught up in the situation emotionally now. Like you're past, you've healed through whatever you've healed through. Now it just feels like circumstantial, and you know, the time's gonna pass anyway. So give me one more for the Five of Cups in reverse. The we've got 5 here. Okay, Two of Wands in the reverse. So there may be like, it's come to a head, something's come to a head, you've got no choice but to go do this. So that's why you're just like, oh well, you know, it's time. We've got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck as well, and the Moon in reverse. So it's like something you're starting to see that it feels financial. There could have been a major loss of finances in the past, and that could have been why you've had you've needed to put something off because you didn't have the ability to tackle it before, and maybe you still don't have that financial capacity now, but you've just got to go do it anyway. Something that could be making you feel low confidence in what you have to do. But we have the moon in reverse here, and the moon to these changes in your life. This feels like you're going to start seeing your way through it. You're going to start seeing what was hidden from you before. I feel like, this could be getting your taxes done. You could have been delaying. You could have been putting something off that's overdue. You didn't want to look at it. You were thinking it's going to be so much worse than it really is. And it's like something may have happened and you're just like, okay, well, I've got to bite the bullet now. I have no choice. Or maybe you're feeling this way, like there is no choice. It's got to be done at some point, so I'm going to go do it now. Anyway, or this could be somebody close to you, somebody in your life that's feeling this way. So that may, if somebody in your life is going off to do something like that, to sort something out for themselves, you could be feeling like, well, that's taking the choice off you. Like they're making the decision for you because they're having to make it for themselves. It could make it feel like you don't have much say in the matter. Somebody here doesn't feel like they have much of a choice. So what's this happiness and well-being? Eight of Swords. Very contradictory to the Sun energy. So this could, somebody could get a bit stuck in their head. Like it could start off with like, oh my God, I've got 8 swords to sort out. 8, like you could, it's busy mind. And we can all get stuck in our minds sometimes. So this could be you or somebody you're dealing with getting really stuck in your head about maybe just like an unknown amount of time, or how we're going to start handling this problem. What's the 8 of Swords? Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Now this isn't your energy. It's somebody else's energy. So you're not in this Queen of Wands in reverse energy. This is not you. This is somebody who is very out of balance. This could be somebody who's been trying to keep you trapped in your head, trying to keep you off balance, trying to play with your mind. This could be a witch. Somebody doing spell work on you, trying to keep you off balance. Deliberately wanting to create conflict for you. This feels like this could be somebody around you that targets you, but you don't even know who they are. And this is not this woman. I don't know if this is the woman you're dealing with. I feel like this is somebody else. I feel like this is somebody who's maybe hidden from you, hidden from your view. They're just there to try and ruin your happiness, ruin your well-being. Really. This feels like a third party. This could be someone you know, but you don't know who it is that's doing it. Maybe something about your happiness and your well-being is throwing somebody else's off balance as well. Because you've been under attack by this Queen of Wands. So she's very unbalanced. And instead of working on herself and getting herself unstuck, she's, I don't know, it's something to do with you. Like she's lashing out at you, or she's wanting you to be unbalanced and unstuck just like her. Oh, sorry, and stuck just like her. So, what's the Queen of Wands, the Temperance in reverse? Knight of Cups. Okay, so now this feels like somebody in your life. Now this could be somebody younger than you. This is somebody who wants to come and offer you their cup. And she knows this and she doesn't want that to happen. It's like she can see love coming in for you, happiness and well-being coming in for you, but she doesn't want that to happen. It's like she's trying to block something. She's trying to block your money. She's trying to block your mind. She's trying to block your emotions. And have you completely off balance in every which way. So, who is that? This is somebody in the background that's trying to manipulate matters. What's this emotionally secure and loving family? I'm not going to give her much attention. Because she's showing up here in the middle where she just wants to ruin everything for you. We've got a 3 of Swords here in the upright under an emotionally secure, loving family. So something is really heartbreaking here. Something could be happening inside of your family security. Maybe it's somebody leaving your life that's making you feel emotionally insecure or breaking your heart, that they're needing to leave and go do something. Or this is you, it's breaking your heart that you've got to leave a situation and go do something. Clarify this 3 of Swords. You could have been attempting to start a new career, a new project, a new business, and maybe it hasn't been going well, or it hasn't worked out, or it's something you need to put to the side for now. Maybe this is quite heartbreaking for you. Or something you were really passionate about and it didn't work out, so now things are changing. You know, a change is needed. Change has to be made. You've got a new perspective on where, like, what you need to put your energy and your time into that is going to work, because there's these financial matters here that need to be handled. So everything about this screams temporary, but you don't know how temporary or long term it's going to take. It could be a longer temporary, you know. Somebody's heartbroken here about a project that has not worked out. It's something to do with finances, though. It's something to do with a business. It could have been a goal or a dream, and it has to be, like, put down for a while. Or maybe you're putting it down permanently. And this could be rocking that feeling of emotional security. But look, we've got all of these other options, all of these choices here, all of these 7 of Cups. It's like, what do I want to do now? So many options that it could actually leave you feeling confused. You like, what way do I want to tackle it? Which, you know, what am I going to do? You could be feeling like a mixture of emotions right now as well. A mixture of, like, sad to leave, but happy to go tackle some things and get those things sorted, trying to stay positive. So you could be feeling like a real mixture of emotions. And I also feel like it's to do with, I feel like, well, Cancer, you're a very emotional sign, being a water sign anyway, and you are ruled by the moon. And you could be feeling a bit insecure with your finances, and that could be like coming across into your emotional state. So got choices here though, choices to make. So what's this? Okay, so you could be returning to doing something that you did before, or you could be leaving and going back to a place you used to be, where you have more options, where you have more choices, maybe with work, with business. Could be like a location change, and that could be quite heartbreaking, like uprooting where you are, where you've been feeling emotionally secure. So yeah, something is returning to you, and I feel like what's returning is, one, you could be changing location, and two, what's also returning is having a lot more options around you. So what's this financial pinch? The lobster here. Ace of Swords in the reverse. So you could feel like, you know, a lack of ideas. Like you've got all these options, but something about this, something about what you're tackling, it could be feeling very limiting. And there's a lot of resistance to this change, this one particular thing. It's like you haven't got to the truth of the matter here yet on something. And yet it's like 10 swords up, 1 sword down. Like you could be feeling like the odds are stacked against you for this time. You could be like, oh my God, I've got not just 8 swords, I've got 10 swords to get through. Like we've got a lot of swords out here. We've got the Ace of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, now the 10 of Swords in reverse. We've got the 6 of Swords in reverse. So it's like it's something from the past. You've got to go back and solve it and fix it and get it sorted. So that you've got all these options available, or so that, you know, maybe you need all these options to get something sorted. But I feel like it's, you know, it's emotional having to deal with whatever this is. Could be emotional because of the change or the changes. It could be emotional because of, you know, who you got to leave behind to go do what you've got to do. What's this Ace of Swords in reverse? 4 of Cups. So this financial pinch, this resistance, this could be having you feel a little bit down, a little bit nostalgic, a little bit like, oh my God, I've just got to like do what I don't want to have to do. It's like you've got to do something to close out an old cycle, the World in reverse. Like I keep saying, it just feels like unfinished business, tidying up loose ends, getting this balance back with the Justice card. Like it could be legal matters, it could be, you know, paying off a debt, and then that's done, it's gone, that contract is closed, it's over, and you got that balance back. So yeah, whatever it is, it's finishing off an old cycle. It could be bringing up a few old feelings and thoughts and missing people, and, you know, like it could be a bit of like having to rehash a bit of the past that you've previously left behind. There could be a period of time that's coming up that, you know, you kind of feel like you've got no other option. Like you could be feeling a bit stuck here until this cycle closes out, but you are seeing justice in the end. We've got the Devil energy also coming out right next to the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So there could be a little bit of, I mean, this imbalance feels like, I feel like something was done to you, or the situation that you have to go handle, it was unfair that it got the way it did. Like there's, you know, you're taking responsibility for handling it, and you're in the, whatever the situation is, you're it's up to you anyway to get it done. But I feel like, you know, circumstances and other people, the way things went, that created the situation that you're having to handle. There was something toxic about that. Like maybe somebody took a lot of money from you, or, you know, didn't pay you back, and so then you couldn't pay something that you were on the hook for, and it got you into a situation where, you know, things were out of balance. And this is like stuff from the past. And I guess the biggest warning here with the devil is this is overindulgence. This is something that's too much. Now, I feel like because of all the swords, this could be, you know, in your mind. Something you're feeling changed to. Something you're feeling changed to, some sort of like debt. Or, you know, chained to some sort of financial situation. Could be feeling chained to a job. Chained to financial circumstances. Just for this brief period of time while you're going through this pinch. And it may just be in the beginning of you starting to tackle it. Like, you know, you're avoiding a tower by going back and handling something. You feel like you don't have any choice but to go do this thing. You got somebody who's like trying to keep you off balance, trying to keep you stuck in your head here. Trying to ruin your happiness. And I don't feel like you're letting that succeed. You're returning to somewhere you've got more options. You're a bit heartbroken about going and having to do this. And you're a bit in your feelings here, but you're going to close out this old cycle and get your justice. So, how are we here? Work, achievement, success. Last card. Success, last word. So, 10 of Wands. You're about to put these burdens down. See what I mean? Like, said it from the beginning. You're about to, like, go tackle the problem. Work, do it, get it done, finished. Like, you're just going to work your way through it. Then you're going to be in this 9 of Pentacles. Like, oh, that's done. Problem solved. Got my stability back. I feel like this is going to be over and done with a lot quicker than you expect. Like when we saw the whale with the great worry over nothing, honestly, I think this is maybe something that you can do in 6 months or less. Maybe you can get through the worst of it and have something new set up within that period of time, within those few months. And put these burdens down once and for all. It's like maybe you've been resisting tackling this, but now you're just going to tackle. You're going to pick them back up. You're going to carry them through to the finish line and put them all down and finish this cycle. I feel like whatever part of this old cycle is still there that has not been closed out, this is the last part. I feel like this is the last piece of the puzzle to really putting a large amount. Like, I feel like you're finishing everything from the past that has not still been done. And here we got the Fool. The Page of Wands. So, like, you're going to then have these new opportunities, this new desire. You could be learning something from scratch. You could be doing something new that you've never done before. Gaining new perspective on what it's going to take. I feel like there's a new opportunity coming at you here, and you're not going to let it pass you by. You could be like, say you're applying for a job. You could start off in more of an entry level position for whatever the company is, but I feel like this has really good well, you know, you could be expanding something in your business, trying something new, trying out a new opportunity, but I feel like this is going to grow. Like something you're willing to grow into. What's the Fool to the 10 of Pentacles? Ooh, there you are, Queen of Cups. See, you're sitting in your power here when you come out as your own card. And you're in the upright. This is great. Like, we've got Page of Swords. We've got 3 of Wands. A very nice card combination. So you could be doing something where, you know, with talking or communicating. You could be in communications business or something that, I don't know, could be in something to do with like sales, or, you know, you could be having a lot of conversations with people, with work. You could be talking a lot about your future plans, but like this 3 of Wands here is your ship's coming in. Your ship's coming in. So, you know, all very nice cards. Now we've got the Sun. We've got the Lovers. We've got the Hierophant in the upright, the Two of Cups in the upright, and the Ten of Cups. You could not get a better ending here. You could be learning something or teaching something, but like this Hierophant is giving a blessing to these initiates. So I feel like you have a blessing over, you know, you have a relationship here. Now this could be coming into union with yourself, but coming out under this Lovers card, it's like something extremely happy and positive. You've got the Sun card, the Ten of Cups, the Lovers, the Two of Cups. Like it's this is the happiest ending you could possibly get. It's like you've got two tens here too. Like you really you are determined to close out this cycle. And then you've got the Fool with starting something new. So like really this is going in the right direction. Really is. Like you may have this stress and everything you've got to, you know, initially it's like, oh God, I got to go tackle that thing. But man, are you masterful at it. You just get it done. You just get it done. And then look, you're out the other side here. I mean, this didn't take you that long. It just could be a bit of turbulent along the way. And whoever this Queen of Wands in reverse is that's showing up here in the middle, like she's, honestly, there's not much energy coming off her. She's a non-event. Like she's unbalanced, she's stuck, she feels trapped. You're not interested in this Knight of Cups, whomever he is. You're not interested in him coming in anyway. Like you're not interested in a knight. You're only interested in an emperor or a king at worst. Because you're an empress and you're in this Queen of Cups. Like you're only interested in an emperor. So whoever this is that she's trying to like protect from you, that wants to come towards you, it's like this is a battle only she's fighting. You're not interested in her, man. Even if he's interested in you, you're not interested in him. Not at all. So, you know, she's worried about something that's not even a problem. I mean, that's between them. That's between the two of them. Honestly. She's got problems in her own relationship, and he doesn't want her, and he wants to go offer his cup to somebody else. Well, you know, they need to sort out that mess. Because you aren't even focused on that right now. She's worried about that. You're not, you know, you're getting on with tackling your problem and closing out the soul cycle. And that's all you're focused on. That's all you're interested in, is figuring out. This could be like finally tackling, maybe taking somebody to court and getting some money paid back to you that's owed to you, that was taken from you. And this could be why this is bringing up this Four of Cups, these old feelings of what happened around that situation that hasn't been closed out. Somebody could have been resisting giving you this closure. And like, I don't know, like somebody could have been resisting giving you a divorce if you wanted a divorce. And they're just like, nah, I'm not going to give it to her. She's going to have to go pay legal fees and go get a lawyer and go to take me to court to force that out of me. You know, like there's just nothing amicable about this situation. But you are getting your justice. You are getting this balanced out. You're tackling it no matter what. I feel like there's resistance on their side. And maybe you've been resisting having to go do that and deal with this matter. But, you know, time's up. You're getting it done. You don't feel like you have any other option. It's not going to solve itself, is the feeling. It's like maybe you've left it some time and thought, you know, they'll come to their senses, and they haven't. And now it's just like you just want that done. You want it off your plate. New year, new you. You don't want anything carrying along into another year, into the future. Here you've got your ships coming in. Here you've got all these burdens tackled, all this fresh start. Happiness. Complete satisfaction and happiness. To have the Sun card and the Ten of Cups both right out here together. You know, just couldn't get better. Just could not get better. So let's get you an oracle card. Finish up your reading. Time we got. Oh, it's a little long. I like this for you. And I feel like you're going to be happy in this new work too. Like, I feel like this Lovers card could be like you could be loving what you do here for work. Like that, coming in union with yourself. Like, Expressing a side of yourself I feel like you haven't experienced for a while. Like you used to feel that way, but you haven't felt that way for a while. So I feel like you're really going to get in your niche, like in your little niche. Like really. Somebody here could be a teacher, or you could be becoming a student. Like you may take an opportunity to like start studying something that you've wanted to start for a while, like get going on that. For some of you, just take what resonates there, and that could be something that you really, really, really love to do. Like it doesn't even feel like work. It doesn't even feel like, you know, you could just like whatever you read and what you're studying, you just love it. Like you would do it anyway. You just love what you're learning. But you know, like we saw in the beginning, you're being divinely guided through this whole journey. And I really do feel like you're managing your well-being and your happiness along the way. Like you're doing what it takes. We've got ennoble your soul is your card out. And, you know, it came out in the upright when we've got the angels, and in reverse we've got devils. So I feel like, you know, you are being guided by your angels while you're being attacked by the devils. And at the bottom of the deck we've got awaken your vulnerability. So, you know, this could be, you know, whatever this is that maybe you've been avoiding. It could be having you feel quite vulnerable. I mean, you could be letting yourself, you know, go handle something you have not. It's yucky, you know, like it's not enjoyable, or you know, at least that's how you've had it in your mind. It's not going to be enjoyable. But I don't think it's going to be anywhere as bad as you think. So, it's time for you to embrace a higher level of responsibility for your actions. At different moments in your life, you may feel lost and desire help from higher angelic beings. Yet, have you ever thought about the possibility that we are all on a journey of evolution, and that how you behave, treat others, think, and feel impacts whether these higher beings have the possibility to evolve or be thwarted? For instance, you have a guardian angel. This angel respects your free will and can only help you if you are open and receptive to this help. This angel is with you in every incarnation, holding the threads of your karma, and has to go through all your ups and downs with you. You are being asked to bring your attention towards ennobling your soul by focusing on creating more loving relationships with those around you, becoming more kind and selfless, communicating with your angel on a daily basis, and asking how you can be of service to others, rather than how can you get more for yourself. It's time for you to receive higher wisdom and act in an honorable way to anyone who is around you, no matter how they are behaving. The action: take some time to contemplate how you can think and speak more lovingly and positively about others. Who can you selflessly help in your life? As someone who is open to receive your help and grow from it. Review your life. In what areas can you grow more? Are you willing to start to communicate with your angel and contemplate the impact of your actions? So, this is just about taking more responsibility, and I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. But yeah, I guess one of the messages in that is to say that, you know, while you're dealing with something that you're taking care of for your own life, don't forget about the impact you can have on others around you as well in a positive way. And just keep putting out that positive energy, because then that is what you'll be getting back. So, you know, we all have that, like, we can be on the angel or the devil side. We've all got it, like, some light and some dark in us. But if we really focus on the light and know that when you're in those times of need, your guardian angel is still there. with you all the time in every life. But they can only help you if you're open to receive it, and you're open to communicate, and you're open to, you know, get that help. And so it's basically saying ask for that help as you need it, and you will be guided through this whole thing, and you won't feel alone in this situation. So you have a really happy ending here, so I don't think you have much to worry about. You're going to pull through in the end, as you always do, Cancer. But it's a bit of a bumpy road along the way here, so just watch out. It's to be expected. And just you know, manage that mental and emotional state. You have got all the power, all the tools, all the resources to get this done. So that's your reading today. I hope the message is helpful and it resonates. And if you like the video, please hit the like button. Like, comment, subscribe. Help this channel to grow. And I'll see you guys next time. So take care and bye for now.